Hey guys, it's Dorr with Tactical Hyve, and we're back. Again, I've got Coach and Dave with me. And today we got a little something different. You know, it's gonna be an opinion piece, op-ed if you will, whatever you wanna call it. And obviously, you know, whether you follow the news or not, it's, you know, a lot of stuff's coming out about extraterrestrial life. They are definitely a real thing, according to declassified recent documents. So if they are real, we need a real way to kill them. Yep. And we know very little about them as far as, you know, their make, their model, how big they are, what they like, what they don't like. So we're just going to go ahead and go off of, well, what we've always gone off of, what we have at our disposal, which are movie aliens.
Whoa. Aliens?
Yeah.
Come on, this is 2023. You can't use the A word. They're undocumented extraterrestrials, I think.
Undocumented extraterrestrials.
Wrong aliens.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah, these are the new exotic aliens. Yeah. So anyway, how it'll go is we'll pick a movie alien and then just kind of we'll go back and forth, give us your opinion, expertise on which weapon system would be kind of the go-to primary. Before we, get into the nitty-gritty, I'd like to thank today's sponsor, which of course is CCW Safe. If you end up having to blast an extraterrestrial or alien, there could be that second fight. Aliens know how to lawyer up too. So, CCW Safe, in the event you do have to put down one of these aliens, they will handpick your legal team as well as send out an independent investigator on your behalf if need be. So check them out in the description below because, once this alien invasion pops off, there isn't going to be time later. You want to have this thing down pat. All right. So in no particular order, we'll go back and forth with different movies, but starting off, we got to go with the big boy, the OG xenomorph aliens.
Alien. Oh, wait.
What do you got?
First one?
They're all the same.
They're all the same, aren't they? Yeah.
Basically.
All right. So let's see. What parameters we're talking about? It's got you can survive space.
Yeah, they're big, they're strong, they're fast, they can take a lot of abuse, and their body is made up of about 80% acid. They're just a big acid balloon.
Yeah, so you don't want to use explosives on them because you're going to send acid everywhere.
Yeah, unless you aerosol, unless the explosion completely consumes it all. How big of an explosion are we talking about?
Well,
it's a good idea. I didn't even think of that,
I'm thinking man-portable stuff here. I'm thinking,
So 40 mic, not so much.
40 mic.
Yeah.
That's where I went. I went Milcore.
Yeah, that's just going to spread them all over the place.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
So, flamethrower was a good, that worked really well in the second movie, and that's a man-portable thing. Problem is, flamethrowers, most of them give you about 6 seconds of squirt time. So you're not going to get a whole lot done there, but I'd start with the flamethrower and then, have some sort of kinetic, you want at least 7.62 to punch through them because they're 5.56. I think it just wouldn't really work. So an AR-10 and a flamethrower and some sort of suit with something that'll neutralize the acid on it because you're going to get some on you.
Yeah, well, based on what we've seen, the only thing that stops their blood acid is their tissue.
Well, okay.
So maybe you got to wear one of them
like a suit.
I don't know if we got that far because it doesn't bother them, but we'd have to drop a few of them to start fabricating.
Yeah, figure out
body armor, xenomorph body armor,
anti-acid xenomorph body armor.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. So standoff, 7.62.
Yep.
Aim for those critical nodes, and then if they get too close, fire.
Flame on when they're close, and then you have to, call it the Pentagon, have them, remix some napalm so we could,
got to turn the
napalm back. Go industrial on them, and
See, I'm going big. I'm going big.
Just gonna nuke them from orbit.
Well, obviously can't nuke them, right? And we'll agree on this. None of us here are subject matter experts on this one. We are literally making shit up as we go, right? Yeah. So I'm going with what Rangers do best. Go loud, go hard, go fast. I'm going 338 Lapuas, 50 cows, Milcore, 40 mic with an array of ancillary equipment that goes with it.
Plan on addressing them from a distance.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. So I hope we can find them. Hopefully we can find them. Right on. Yeah, definitely the standoff is going to be a big one on those because they're more of a problem as they're dying than they are, alive, which is saying a lot. But yeah, I mean, I would just definitely try to keep your distance as much as possible. And then I like the idea with the fire,
Fire's good.
Keeping them at bay, even using like an accelerant, have that ready to go where you can light it, with tracers if they start getting closer. Yeah, definitely a good idea. But yeah, explosions anywhere, if you're anywhere even close to MSD during a big boom, you're going to get showered with acid, which is not the deal. Not the deal. I've seen it done in those very movies, and not so much.
Yeah, I mean, eventually you'd have to develop some like a poison or something that you just want to kill them so that they're not.
But yeah, we're just going.
Shit around.
But guns, you were thinking more man portable stuff. You're thinking more truck mounted, big group stuff, and I guess you'd meet right there in the middle because you'd have your man portable stuff in the trucks. So, all in all, I think we beat that one to death without getting any of it on us, which is good. All right, guys. Next alien. E.T.
E.T. Well, I think I need an apple and a bag of Skittles and a ball peen hammer. Mm-hmm. I think that'd take care of old E.T.
Yeah, I'm going with party favors and a good attitude.
Yeah. E.T., not hostile. He was relatively well-mannered for for an alien. I can't remember the last time I actually watched that movie, but yeah, I mean, do you even need a gun? But let's say he was hostile. Let's say he was trying to do weird things with that finger.
Yeah.
As intriguing as that is at first, there might prove to be some discomfort.
Yeah.
And if we had to, put it down, if we had to put E.T. down, really, you could just beat him to death, whatever you had laying around.
Harsh language.
There's rocks, there's dumbbells, there's rocks. I think that's all you need. I don't know what, if any, combat capability that guy had, but...
he can't make things fly.
Yeah.
I am down with Dave. I'd party with him, but as soon as he turns sideways, man, I get a little sketchy.
We all have that guy in the platoon,
Maybe just tape him up till he settles down.
Yeah, there you go.
That always works. Eventually everybody settles down with enough tape. But yeah, so E.T., honestly, like whatever you had laying around. You could probably take your shoe off and beat the hell out of him.
Flip-flop.
Yeah, beat him down with a flip. Ah! Close those bug eyes. Anyway, all right, let's take this up a notch. We're moving right along. Here's a tough one. The Quiet Place. Obviously, those things. Very big, very strong, very fast, and really the only way, without using like a big bomb to affect them, would be waiting for them to kind of open up their head, which is like basically like a giant radar dish. And once that head opens up, they're pretty susceptible to just about anything. But having, the right weapon system where you could take fast split-second shots at varying distances, because again, once that head opens, like, they are as susceptible to gunfire as we are in the head,
right,
based on what I saw.
Everything else is pretty much like a full body.
Yeah, it seems like their body is basically at least level 4 armor. The bullets were bouncing off. I'm like,
nobody in the movie was using, black tip, man.
Yeah. So yeah, we could do it. We could explore further with, black tip.
Black tip 7.62.
Spicy golden eggs.
Yeah. That would be the other thing. Plus, if that big ear, bomb's going off, that might cause some issue if they're listening and the bomb goes off. They deafen them. And then they're not going to be able to know where you're at, right?
72 A7 law.
Oof. They might be able to dodge that.
Fire from enclosure ASM law.
Yeah, but if you're rolling around, how many of those can, realistically, you're going to pack one, right? But you've got, 40 of your best friends with you, so you each grab one of those. And
it's a party now.
But we're not, we have no, guys, we have no warning. There's no prep. You just kind of going off of what
I just got to run to my room and grab something off the wall.
What would be the first thing that you kind of tried out based on what we know, because exploring them with higher levels of military grade weaponry, of course, but everything happened so fast, we really didn't get a chance.
I don't have any explosives or flamethrowers, but I do have a 338 Lapua and let's see, an AR-10 with 7.62. Those two things, I think, would have the best chance of penetrating that armor.
Yeah.
And then, just play some loud rock music to, bring them in.
Yeah, I like it. I have a samurai sword and a bearded axe.
Nice.
There you go.
As well you should. Yes. Based on how fast they are and how hard they are to track until they're almost right on top of you, and you got to be as quiet as possible. Maybe there's other people making noise, distracting them, but based on everything that I've seen, you're going to have to wait for that head to open up. And once it does, a 5.56 round ripping through that head.
Tell you, man, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, I'm just not doing it.
Yeah.
I'm in San Diego right now. I'm getting my ass on a sailboat. Get my ass on a sailboat, go out to distance, and I'm gonna wait for the Space Force to clean this shit up.
Did the movie
Explore if they could swim or not. Because I don't remember that in the movie.
Get the hell out of here. Let Space Force clean it up, and I'll come back.
All right, moving right along. Mars attacks.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah.
I got nothing. They blew up the White House.
Yeah.
They're pretty high tech in that one. They got the guns that just turns you into dust.
Yeah, unless I get one of their guns.
Yeah, you'd have to whack one of them, which I don't know. They had to be in the suit, right? If they're without the suit on, then so you'd have to be able to crack the suit and then get one of their guns.
Their dome face mask fishbowl helmets were not impervious. Like some of those did get busted.
Oh, there you go. 338.
So trying to figure out exactly what would crack one of those, because once it pops and they lose pressure, they can't breathe our atmosphere.
You picking up on my theme here, 338?
Yeah, well, would a green tip do it?
Yeah, maybe. If anything worth shooting is worth shooting twice.
Yeah.
I got to go with my, if you want good penetration, but you want to be able to carry a fair amount of ammo, it's 7.62.
Which is what they went up against in the movie, because they were going up against a 1960, give or take a few years, U.S. military.
Oh, they're shooting M14.
Yeah, they were all running M14s and just shooting M80 ball, and it didn't seem to do much to them. But then again, people don't seem to aim at aliens. In the movie Aliens, they're just constantly mag dumping off sites. So maybe, I don't know, maybe just you can't bring yourself to aim, but I definitely would want to have optics so I could aim. At least I'd like to think I could. But
I think 7.62 is just that good medium go-to. You get plenty of firepower, plenty of, it's lighter weight than 330.
I like where you're at, but picking up from some of the other movies I watched with your brethren, where they say never shoot a large caliber man with a small caliber bullet. Large caliber aliens. They blew up the White House. I'm going with 338.
They are little. You just got to get through that whatever that helmet is.
Now you say 7.62. Are you talking 51 or 39?
51. Yeah. 7.62 NATO. Yeah. That's but I can run upstairs and I've got a fair amount of that I can launch. Yeah. It's that good medium caliber. Well, you can say medium. It's not 50 cal. It's not a bolt gun. 338's a bolt gun, obviously. So you should semi-auto with 20 round magazine with still enough ass to hopefully get through whatever suit or crack the glass on their suit. So I think I wouldn't want to go 5.56 because I wouldn't trust it to the penetration. I don't think is there. No.
Yeah, because it's basically just a big head, and any round that gets into that head, they're done.
Yeah, I'd go with that.
Alrighty, okay. So we're not, we don't really know a whole lot about exactly what their suits will take, but we do know they're not totally impervious. We do know that they are, there is penetration there. And then, having seen the movie, we know that any high frequency whine causes their head to explode as well. So, in the event that those actual aliens show up, we know that, but, to think we're going to have that advantage
Yeah,
foresight.
you're gonna have to figure their weak spot out.
You know, it's
And
like
have that aha
That's
moment.
the theme here, right? I mean, yeah, they got this huge, high-tech alien thing in all these different movies, but eventually, like War of the Worlds, they catch a bug and die, right? So, I mean, you got to figure out what's the thing that
aha moment.
that gets them, yeah.
So until then, though.
yeah, we're just fighting our way to that aha moment.
Yeah.
We don't know what it is yet.
And,
Crack the helmet and get one of their guns, because their guns were badass, man. They just fucking turn you into a
Yeah.
pile of ashes.
Not 100% sure what the range was on those, but we're going to find out. We're going to find out. All right, guys, moving right along. Ewoks.
Oh, why would you want to kill Ewoks, dude? Again, I want to party with those cats. Have you seen them?
Because
on that
they're
one,
destroying our vehicles with freaking log booby traps.
What have we done to them, though, to cause this?
We showed up on the moon of Endor, and they don't like us.
I don't know, man. I want to make peace.
I don't know. I think eventually you'd treat them like nutria. You know, I mean, they're just digging holes and stuff, and you just shoot them with a 22. I mean, that's.
I want to party with them until I find out they taste delicious, and then things are going to change.
So they've decided for whatever reason, they want to go on the offense. The Empire showed up, didn't go well, but they handled business, and then some. So now they're expeditionary. They're landing on Earth. They're everywhere. These furry little bastards are everywhere. Like, what's your go-to? What's your plan?
I'm thinking Belgian Malinois.
Ooh, I like it.
And throw the Maligator at them and let little squeaky chew toys is what I'm seeing out there.
Let the furry animals sort it out. We're staying out of it.
Yeah.
We're staying out of it. They're not even 100 pounds. They're roughly like 3 and change feet tall. So really, any firearm would do, But yeah, the idea of just letting other furry animals duke it out with them, chew them to bits, rewarding them, the dogs for doing so. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Let's keep the creatures involved. We're gonna sit this one out.
Yeah, you always trap some live ones, tame them. It'd be cool little tame Ewoks running around and be like,
But these little bastards, they're resourceful. They are masters of their environment.
Yeah.
I mean, what they did.
well, you work a good breeding program, so you breed that out of them, so they're just
Become docile.
yeah, hang out,
You pit them against one another, like Ewok fights.
Domesticate them.
There you go.
You have cockfighting, now we have Ewok fighting. Let them fabricate little tools out of stone.
There you go. That's for after the war when we just have a bunch of prisoners
I like it.
that the dogs
like
didn't
it.
eat.
But yeah, primarily, the Ewoks show up in force. Yeah, just sick the dogs on them. I like it. Release the hounds. And I think the dogs would take to it pretty automatic, especially with that positive reinforcement. It goes a long way. And I do also have, since I was a small child, wondered what they tasted like.
Right.
I
bet they taste like spotted eagle.
Might be
Yeah.
delicious.
They might be delicious.
Every cut tastes like filet mignon. Like, oh hell yeah.
There could be a silver lining with this invasion.
Yeah.
Ewok steaks.
Yeah.
Call up all your redneck hunter buddies and let's go.
All right, guys. Thanks for being here. I just want to get these guys' quick take on, in the event, this now no longer science fiction possibility of there being intelligent life with technology far superior to ours is a reality. We got to start thinking, how do we kill these bastards? And so this is just getting the ball rolling. Maybe we'll come back.
Just some food for thought. Might need it, might not.
Cool. Well, you got anything else?
No, that's. I think we've beat those dead aliens
We beat those.
as hard as we need to.
Beat those aliens dead with ideas. All right, guys. If you have any suggestions or if there's a specific alien that we should definitely be looking at in the event of the upcoming invasion.
Yeah, you Space Force guys, we're looking for your comment.
Yeah, none of us served in Space Force, so
We're not the subject matter experts you are, so give us
take anything we say with a grain of
comment.
salt or moon dust or whatever you want to call it. And if you like this kind of content and you want to engage with us, definitely check out the War Room, guys. We have an online community where we're on there. We do live events. We have trivia nights. We do all kinds of fun stuff. And it's just a great way to engage with you guys. You get to have FaceTime with these subject matter experts, ask questions, whatever you want. So check it out in the description below, and we'll see you next time.